Yes,
Will you
sir.
please tell
Yes, sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, great. So what the code I have written here, I want to print first five even numbers. First five even numbers. So I have declared the variable, initialize it to 0. Uh, for loop syntax is keyword for, then initialization, condition, and then encryption, increment or decrement. So here for this my example, I have to go for even numbers only, first five. So initially 0 less than 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it should iterate, and it is going to increment it by 1. And uh, document dot write, I am printing the x 0 value, then I am incrementing the value of x by 2, so it will go for next iteration, next even, next even, next even, like this. So same thing you can do with while and do while also. While, where you can initialize the variable, while the condition you can write, and then inside the body you can write the code you want, and you can increment this operator inside the body, same as C. And do while is also there. Do at least once the body will execute, and then condition will check. So these are the three loops we can use in JavaScript for while and do while. If there any, okay, right now I don't have any code written for the loop, other loops, but I hope it is you will able to understand it. Let me write, let me go for first 10 even numbers, then it will go for 10 even numbers. So like this you can practice. Fine. So this is about the for loop. This is about the for loop. Let's move ahead. Let's move ahead with our content. Very important point, that is arrays. How we can use the arrays in JavaScript. Are you able to see my presentation screen, PPT screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. So see, this is a complex type, not primitive type. It is complex, or it is also called as composite data type, which is you may say as a user defined data type. Arrays. Arrays means collection of values of same data type. Fine. So in JavaScript, you can create the array like where variable name equal to square bracket, and inside that you can put the values, so comma separated values in that array. I repeat again, where variable name equal to, and in the square bracket you can put the values comma separated, which are the elements of that array. So this is the code where subjects is the variable to which I am assigning the subject, your subject of T, like web technology, SPOS, IoT, DA, and SMD. So this is the declaration, how you can declare and define the values. And if I want to retrieve the values, it is same index. We can retrieve the values from this array. So I have used one loop for where I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, document dot write subject of I. So each iteration it will go for one value. So do you understand the array declaration? Do you understand the array declaration?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Few points to remember. Arrays are dynamic in JavaScript. Arrays are dynamic in JavaScript because yes, it is the value to that variable we assign at runtime heap of data. So size of array can increase or decrease. Size of array can be increase or decrease as it is a dynamic. It is not the case of C. In C, whatever data size you will define to the array, if you assign one more value than the size, it gives the array index out of bound. But that is not the case with JavaScript. Push method is used to add new element in array. Remember this. If you want to add new element, push method will be used. Also, array may contain different types of elements. This is the change in array of JavaScript, not values of similar types. Arrays in JavaScript will contain values of different types. Actually, arrays are objects. Actually, arrays are objects in JavaScript, and arrays are already defined. Arrays are already defined because that is the class defined array, and that whenever we declare any array variable, it is the instance of that class. That's why arrays are already defined. This is the statement. Let me check what is the next for Okay, before going to the function, have some practical example of arrays. Great, array demo is available. So the same example, and then we will try to go for few another. Tell me, are you able to see my code screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Array.
Sir.
Okay. Then I'm going to execute that. So it is taking more time. ARRAY demo array demo.html, and here you can find. See, I have declared one array at line number 6. Don't forget that we have to write the code inside the script. I'm not telling that I'm considering you remember this. I'm just concentrating on the code. So subjects array I have defined and equal to WT, SPOS, IoT, DA and SMD. One more array I have defined which is having the values, let's say marks arrays, and like this you can assign the marks of different subjects. And then I have written the loop, and inside that loop I am printing the marks. So 98, 99, 56 and 77, and those are displayed here. Okay, let's try to assign some values of different type. Yes. So now as I have added one more value, but which is of not the same type as a number, still it is taking and it is displaying that NA. So arrays are dynamic and objects, and it can have a value of different data types. Is it okay for you? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let's try to define a matrix. Will you help me to define the matrix? Let's say 2 by 2 matrix I have to define. How can I go for? I can write like this, correct? Inside that, let's say 1, 2, then actually this is one element, then second, 3, 4. This is the second element. Okay, let me make it simple for you right now, but later on when you will start the programming, you will do the same thing as I have done. Go to the next line. Okay, so this is a two-dimensional array. This is the two-dimensional array, correct? This is the first element in outer array, second element in outer array, and every array is inner array is having two values. Let go for it. Print this. I have to go for yes. I have to go with two loops if I want to print it as an matrix. So I'm going to write it. Let's say I and j, and yes, size is 2. I want to print that value. Okay, and but I don't want to go new line every time. I just want to print. Let's say it is a mat. I hope my screen is in synchronize with what I'm talking.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see two loops?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How does it prints? It is not taking the new line. It is printing the values, but it is not going for the new line. 1, 2. Okay. BR was already working. It's working correct, but not for this loop. It is not affecting. Actually, I want to display it like, sorry, yeah, I have just changed the I to J of the declaration, and printing should be, sorry, very big mistake I've done. Printing should be IJ. Is it correct now? Because when I was printing only, when I was printing that of I, what does it was? It was a single element only. Correct. Okay.
सोयाबीन डबे 2 15 लिटरचे 5 करा.
Still it is not working.
अर्धा लिटरचे 2 सांगितल्या, बरोबर आहे का? सूर्यफूल 2 डबे. 3 करा. 1 लिटरचा सूर्यफूल 1 बॉक्स. सोयाबीन 2 15 किलोची.
Okay, fine. It was caching the values. If I want to put the space between two values, I have to concat the space. Okay, so are you able to observe now? It is printing a matrix here. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, many times you will require with the dimension array, as JavaScript will be used at the client side. From server side, you will get the array of values. It may be the relational values like number 1, name this, marks this, like this, multi-dimensional array, at least 2-dimensional array with key value pair. So at that time, we will deal with it with the multi-dimensional array like this. So as many dimensions, those many loops you have to write as you were writing in C++, and you can continue with it. So I hope no confusion in arrays. Yes, give me reply. Great. So now for today, the attendance question is, which different concepts of JavaScript you learned today? Which different concepts of JavaScript you learned today? So type in chat box.